So, g'day guys, today's video is a toss-up between a more Chinese rubbish Victa. I think I'm going to have to go with the Victa this time. So firstly, what we'll do with this one is take the top cover off and just give it a really good pressure clean, I think. We'll be taking the engine off this frame and polishing up that nice old blue paint and see if we can get those chrome handlebars to shine again. So it's pretty nasty underneath it, and just a lot of old grass stuff. There's a mouse nest in the top of here, under the top cover. Someone's deleted the decompressor. I'll be putting a new one back on there. When you decompress, the only reason you'd remove the decompressor is because it's stuffed. It doesn't actually increase your compression. The only thing removing the decompressor does is makes it harder to pull and wears your starter out quicker. Oops. That'll do. So I'm just going to use one of these steel wool soap pads. See if we can make any of this chrome shine again. Need some silver paint on there. Bottom's looking good. Alright, turned off. So we'll just strip this engine down now. Clean that up in a minute. This exhaust has a big rust hole in the bottom, so I'll need to go and find another one. It's all rusty in there. Clips go there. Take this ignition coil off and we'll just actually give this engine block a good clean up. Alright, here's our bare engine block. We'll give it a good clean and then maybe even give it a coat of paint. So this engine is from 1986. What's it, 33 years old. You only sort of put a couple of light coats on, so you make it look good. We'll come back in a minute and put another one on. So, second coat. It's not going to be a perfect paint job or anything, it's just make it look nice for the new owner. You know what, that mower's fared pretty well for its age. It looks like it's had a rebuild at some stage. It's got the later type connecting rod on it. That doesn't matter though. Turns over, it has great compression stuff. When you're done painting, turn your can upside down and clear the nozzle out. Because when you're only doing little jobs like this can goes a long way and your nozzle doesn't block up. Alright, what's next? So we'll just put a quick coat of black on the bulk of the block. I'll try not to cover this ignition module. It won't be seen because it's behind the carby anyway. But where the main parts are seen. Put a quick dusting of black paint on there. Won't get too carried away around this exhaust side because the exhaust covers it. And just on those fins. Like so. This new starter rope in. I've already pre-cut it to length. I'm not sure what the length is, but I usually just go length of my arm and then double it. So I'll pull this old rope out. I'm holding the tension on the spring. Don't want to let go of it. Sometimes cutting the old string can be a bit of a pain. Could have got a pair of pliers out, I suppose. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So, anyhow. Thread the new string through. Put a knot in it first. I like to go around twice. This makes the knot that little bit bigger. Not popping the camera out. Right. It goes through there. Through there. It comes out the bottom here, but then it comes straight up through the top. Oops. Like so. Pull knob. Round. Around. So here's our engine, all complete. Decompressor fitted, muffler fitted. Just need to clean up and refit the ignition coil, then refit it onto the base. So on the base, I've just touched up the blue paint. Not an exact colour match by any stretch of the imagination, but just covering up some of the surface rust, particularly where it peels off there, and back here it peeled off a bit when I washed it. So we'll just put this engine back on the frame now. And try and remember where I left the bolts. Pull this carb apart. Throw the old fuel line away. Well, that's the air hose, the governor, that one. That's the hose for the decompressor. diaphragm washer, diaphragm itself, another spring, little can't remember the exact name of it, they call it the lifter I think, carburetor cam, and poppet valve when it wants to come out. Then also it's been fitted with a little idle washer which lowers the idle down. So I'll set that off to the side, doesn't need to be cleaned. Then this primer cap cover is buggered, so I'll just remove it. Keep jet. Keep the carburetor body completely stripped now. Float, keep that. I might even keep this old needle. I like the old style needles. They seem to seal a little bit better. And that's just rubbish. Alright, I'll go and put these parts in the parts washer and be right back. So we'll put this carb back together now. Everything's clean. First things first, a little idle washer. Now the poppet valve goes in from the other side. Don't worry about the alignment of that yet. What's next? Our cam. I like to put it so the little hole that the throttle cable clips into is facing the air intake, so it's already all the way on the stop position. Makes it so much easier to put the cable back in. Our little lifter says this side down, so it goes that side down. Small spring, diaphragm, cleaning product left on there. Right, now for a rear catcher mower, set your poppet valve, and I'm pretty sure it's set on the C position, so I've just got to rotate it slightly. Beautiful. Now next, put our washer on. It just sort of locks it down. I don't know, some people get rid of them entirely. Now next, our big spring and our rear cover, which can sort of be attached many different ways, but I like to point it so it comes, the hose comes out between, say, where the kill switch wires attach and the bottom clip there. So just make sure our diaphragm's all the way around the edge, because sometimes this can take a couple of goes to get it seated correctly. And clip it on. Now, front, clean our hands quickly. I take the needle. I'm going to try this used needle. I don't have a lot of luck with newer ones. And it goes in the hole with a little bit of bronze in there, or copper seat, whatever it's made out of, Chinesium. This is Australian mower, so it won't be Chinesium. Our float, our O-ring, get it on there, it's on there. Now, it's easy enough when the carb's off the mower, just to drop the carb on like that. But if, say, the mower's on there attached like that and you're trying to get this primer cap on there, the best way to do it is put it on upside down, get it in and turn it. So that way your float doesn't fall off. So, about there will do us. And there we have it, one rebuilt carburetor. Just got your main governor one that goes from the bottom of the block here to this back cover. So, sort of roughly place it on. About that long, cut it off. Always cut it off a little bit long if you can. You can always shorten the hose. Right, that was pretty good. Same one with the one that goes to the diaphragm. Just goes to the back of the carb. There's a little white barb if the end of it's still on. It's right next to the inlet manifold. About that long. I think the blue paint I put on the base somewhere earlier isn't quite dry because I've just got it on myself. Right, I'll just clean the top cover. Alright, it's time to see if this thing will actually go. So I've got no fuel in there at the moment, that's all that's missing. By the looks of it anyway, I haven't checked the spark plug either, but we'll assume it's okay. Now, pass the camera to you. Where's my red fuel can? It's got the 2-stroke in it. Best thing about those Victas is they have a huge fuel filler. A little bit more. You watch, now we've put it all back together without testing anything. There'll be something the matter with it. Like that fuel tap that's got a little leak on it. I'll fix that up later on. It's not floating yet. Doesn't sound like it's getting fuel down there quite just yet. Sometimes it does take a little while to flow. Check we've got fuel flow. Yep, we've got fuel flow, alright. Wrecked our new blue paint already. Cool. At least I wrecked it, not someone else. Alright. There you have it, that was the first start in who knows how long, first go. Didn't quite realise this earlier, but our throttle lever's a little bit damaged. Let's see how what starts up once it's warm. Usually you can just give it the slightest little flick of the rope and it'll go right away. So if you're enjoying our new sort of way of doing videos, please drop a comment in the box below. That was quite a successful build, that one. They certainly go pear-shaped as well at times, but I haven't really ever uploaded any of that yet. We've reached 1,000 subscribers recently, so we're actually going to invest in a new camera and tripod soon. So once again, thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Bye.
Bye.